Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Warzone Central. Today I'll be covering zombies maps that should be remastered on Black Ops Cold War. Let's get into the video. Number 10, Shino Numa. A map set in the center of a swamp is right for an extension. There's plenty of areas on Shino Numa that can be opened up, enabling tons of new additions that could be added. With the swamp aesthetic, searching for any new items could prove to be incredibly fun. There could also be ways included to make moving around in the swamp easier. Shino Numa is filled with untapped potential that could very easily be obtained with the right changes and additions. Plus, there's plenty of opportunities for score streaks to be used.
Over 100,000 zombie kills, which is just an insane amount of zombies, if you ask me. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be asking, well, how...
Number 9, Origins. Some people consider Origins to be the best zombies map to date. Whether or not you agree with that, everyone can agree that Origins is a map that shouldn't be remastered. There was an Origins version in Black Ops 3 with Zombies Chronicles, which was a weaker version of the Black Ops 2 original. There's nothing that it needs. Number 8, Verrucht. Verrucht is an incredibly small map, and no one would benefit from a remaster. It can be a small part of an overall larger map, just like how Nocturne Toten is a small part of Die Machine. There's a lot of areas that can be explored from outside of its walls. Being able to explore the center courtyard for the first time would be amazing, especially since it's one of the most iconic, unreachable areas of zombies. From what we've seen of Die Machine, Zombies is returning to its scary roots, so Verrucht is a perfect match to fit that theme.
When I finish chewing, I will spit on the graves.
Number 7, 9. While Black Ops 4 is a zombies game with probably the most problems, 9 is a shining gem from it, but the atmosphere is incredible. However, it's not one that would fit into the tone of Cold War zombies. 9 is something that works well in the Chaos storyline, but doesn't in any other one. While the idea of 9 outside of Black Ops 4 may be tempting for some, 9 is a map that should stay in the game it was introduced in.
How to do this, you can find the link to a quick guide in the description. So after activating Pack-a-Punch, a skull with this symbol on his forehead can be found in one of 12 locations within the...
Number 6, Shangri-La. Shangri-La is generally considered as the weakest map of Black Ops 1's incredible catalog. It's a visually stunning map, and being boosted by next-gen graphics would make it gorgeous. Visuals aside, Shangri-La is a map that would benefit from some new areas being added and fixing some frustrating things like the mud maze and its randomness. A remastered Shangri-La can take notes from Classified by letting you know the routes before you step on them. The monkeys can also be adjusted to be a little less annoying, as losing a drop from not being able to get it to in time can be frustrating.
But usually I like to go through the right door. You can come through here, watch out for the spikes, so the spikes will come up there, so you're just going to try and run through there as fast as you can. And then we got a little maze.
Number 5, Ascension. Ascension was the first DLC map of Black Ops 1, and it's a map that's perfect exactly how it is. Ascension is a large map, which tons of space to run around in. Most remastered maps has added new areas, and that's something that Ascension doesn't need. The weapon variety is already fantastic as well, with multiple tactical weapons to make for varied rides of Ascension. There's nothing to improve on in Ascension, so it shouldn't be the mind for remakes. Number 4, Die Rise. Die Rise is generally one of the most hated maps in zombies, and one that would greatly benefit from a remaster. The changes to parts would be great, as you wouldn't have to lug parts to a wooden bench one at a time like the original. Making so it's easier to get around without relying on waiting on elevators would be greatly appreciated. In addition, adding more to the rooftops area would be fantastic as well, as that's the best part of Die Rise. Number 3, Der Riese. Der Riese is arguably the most iconic map in all of zombies. However, it's not a map that needs to be remastered. It's only happened once in Black Ops 3 with a giant, but that's already more than enough. A port was put into Black Ops 1 as well, meaning only Black Ops 2 and 4 are missing it. As old as Der Riese is, it's perfect as it is. Adding more to it would hurt the simplistic charm that Der Riese has to offer. Besides, other maps deserve to have a chance to shine rather than a one that's been in more than half the zombie games. Number 2, Transit. Transit is one of the most ambitious maps that had the potential to be one of the greatest. However, it turned out to be one of the worst. Because of that, a remaster of Transit with the power of new hardware can greatly improve on many issues Transit has. Getting rid of the fog and making Pack-a-Punch less of a coin flip would be fantastic. Changes to the jet gun will be appreciated since it's incredibly frustrating that it can break. Number 1, Der Eisendrache. Der Eisendrache was the first Black Ops 3 DLC map, and one of, if not, the greatest zombies maps ever released. Coming off the complex Shadows of Evil, Der Eisendrache was a deceptively easy map. With some of the most fun wonder weapons and the bows, it's a perfect map and it's a textbook Black Ops 3 map. As such, it will feel wrong for it to be in any other game. There isn't anything to add to the Rise and Drake, and it's perfect how it is. Remastering the Rise and Drake would bring nothing to the table, and would ultimately hurt the legacy it left behind for Black Ops 3. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.